What is a horizontal line? A horizontal line is a line that neither rises nor falls. It has no slope at all. Horizontal lines are all around you because humans have learned to make right angles for our walls, floors, and ceilings. The intersection of the two planes of your room's flat ceiling and straight wall is a horizontal line. The intersection of your room's floor plane and wall plane is also a horizontal line. To graph a horizontal line, take a piece of graph paper and construct an x-axis and y-axis. A horizontal line will stretch from the left side of the paper to the right, with the same y value throughout. If you add another horizontal line, you will have to make it parallel to your first one, either at a greater or lesser y value. Suppose you made your first horizontal line starting in quadrant 2 at negative 5,4 and stretching into quadrant 1 at positive 5,4. Your next horizontal line could be at negative 5,2 and go across to positive 5,2. You could even have a horizontal line at negative 5,0, slicing right through the origin 0, 0 to end at positive 5,0 on the x-axis. Let's look at an example. Unless you are particularly vigorous and athletic, most of your dance moves on the dance floor will move you along horizontal lines, not vertical lines. Say you start out near the snack table, XY coordinates equals 0, 1. Then you slip and slide 10 paces over to the DJ to request a tune. You moved across the floor, but you did not go upstairs or into the basement. You moved 10 paces to your right. So your new X value equals 10, but your Y value is still 1. Now, let's say you spot a great dance partner, and you step in style over to your partner to dance together. Your partner is 5 paces further to your right, so your new X value equals 15. But your Y value is still 1. You did not climb stairs or take an elevator down. Your line of movement is always horizontal. You did not rise or fall below the level of the dance floor. Now, say you have a reason to climb the stairs to go to the second floor. Perhaps the first floor bathroom is out of order. Now you have changed your Y value, and your movements across the second floor are all Y equals 2. Next, let's talk about the slope of a horizontal line. The slope of a line is its steepness or its rise, up and down, over its run, left to right. Another way to consider slope is as a change in Y value over a change in X value. Most mathematicians let m equal the slope of a line, so a rising line from left to right has a positive slope, a falling line has a negative slope, and a horizontal line has a slope of 0. Go back to your second-story search for that working bathroom. You moved around a lot, but always at Y equals 2. Say you walked 20 paces from left to right, so your change in X value is 20. But look at your change in Y value. You stayed on the second floor the whole time. Your slope is 0 over 20. What is 0 divided by 20? It's 0. The line of your movement has no slope. The slope is 0. The numerator of every slope calculation with a horizontal line will be 0, and the slope will always be 0. Let's look at the horizontal line equation. In our example, we started off on the first floor of the dance, so our original point, x1, y1, was 0, 1. Recall we moved 15 paces across the floor. We stayed on the first floor, ending at 15, 1, which is our ending point, x2, y2. We can use those ordered pairs to calculate m, or the slope. M equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We plug in our numbers and solve for m. And we get m equals 0. Our change in x is 15, and our change in y is 0. So our slope is 0. Now you may recall that the slope-intercept formula for any line is y equals mx plus b. The m is the slope of the line, and b is the y-intercept. The value of y is where it crosses the x-axis. If you already know that the slope of any horizontal line is 0, then the formula simplifies to y equals b times y, which equals b. This is true because with a slope of 0, any x value disappears. The y-intercept is the y value.